What's going on YouTube? This is your boy AshTheMan. Thank you so much for tuning in. So we're going to be talking about Promised Neverland Season 1. I'm going to do the whole review because I did not review every episode individually. I want to do the whole Season 1 to get back on track for what I picked off on back in the 2018 when I magically stopped doing anime reviews and discussions. So let's get back into it. Now, Promised Neverland. Promised Neverland is an anime that's gonna draw you in, not just by any action, because it definitely is not an action-packed anime, but with the story, beautiful craftsmanship, character development, all of that good jazz that makes up a good anime. And what I mean is just so that we can go ahead and kind of get a foot in the where the anime takes place. Now, this anime follows Emma. Emma's the main protagonist, with the two sub-protagonists being Ray and Norman. Now, all three of them orphans. They are orphans among 37. They own a farm with the caregiving mother, in which they have been for the last 10 to 11 years. Now, these three mainly are best friends. They've been best friends since they was younger. Now, everything in their life has been promisingly good. Like they've been taking care of each other and been out to play and everything, and always had each other backs. No matter what, one gets sick, they take care of another. Everything that's entitled to make up for a best friend. Now, one day they stumbled upon an issue that would change their lives and their scenery on how things going to go for the future. Now, one of the orphans named Connie ended up getting adopted. Of course, when you stay in the orphanage, eventually, every day is not promised that you're going to be there, because you may have someone that want to adopt you. So she got adopted, and she left her mother to the gate, to where she was going to be permitted to leave with her family. Now, on the course of this, she left her bunny, to on a desk in the orphanage dinner hall. Now, Ray put them in the direction of the gate, but one thing is that they are not permitted to go to the gate unless it's leaving and mom is, taking you there. So upon that, Norman and Emma took the bunny to go take to Connie, such that she don't leave without it. So upon them going to the gate, they was looking for Connie and mom and didn't see nobody there but a truck. So when they looked in the back of the truck, which Emma was the first one to look behind, drapes on the truck, she seen Emma dead body. So, of course, seeing the dead body, especially of someone that you consider a sister, she was, shocked and in disbelief. And then Norman came a look, and the same thing goes for him. Now with that situation, and then fold them to a world in which they never seen coming. Mind giving them up to people who are considered to be demons, and technically they are. They creatures that we don't have too much information about. We just know that Mom takes them to go get them, but it's a little bit more than that. Mom is pretty much just harvesting these kids. Now, where do they get the kids from? They get them from the moms that get impregnate with the kids, and then the kids get shipped off the farms, in which mom takes care of the farms for a certain amount of years, and then the kids get shipped off. They have this perfect cycle going on. But there's a little bit more to that also. Each of the kids, from birth, well, I think like from age 2, they take an IQ test to see how smart they is. They learn, but they take IQ tests to see if their brain is in development. Now, by 6 years old, if their brain is not like at a certain score or shows some type of signs of declining, then soon they're going to be shipped off. But the proper way that they ship them off is around age 12, and they have high IQs. That's pretty much how they have the process going. Now, with all that being said, after their event of seeing Connie dead, they want to escape. They want to stay at the farm no more. They want to escape. So Norman and Emma tells Ray. Ray agrees that they need to escape. Now, and they embark on this journey. Now, on this journey to pretty much train everybody without everybody knowing too much to escape from this farm. Now, of course, on this journey, it's not just, black and white, they have some issues that they go through. There's trust issues. When they let two more of their brothers and sisters on, which was Don and Galida, they have some issues with somebody being a spy. Spy end up being Ray. Ray end up, letting them know like, hey, yeah, I've been a spy for mom for 10 years, but that's only to obtain information. So Ray has been planning this for the longest. It's just that Emma and Norma was able to find out, and now their minds is wrapped around leaving and escaping. Now going forward, there are also some issues with them how and how they planning it and when to execute, because mom ended up catching on, getting the sister in there, and pretty much is trying to weed out them from escaping. Now, in the terms of this, the sister want to take mom's spot, in which mom knows, but really wants to captivate on not getting them, not having her take her spot, of course. Now, with that being said, it's a lot of things that unfolds. Now, of course, in this story, in having a proper transition, somebody is going to have to bite the dust. And unfortunately, Norman had been the first one to bite the dust and leaves Ray and Emma to finish planning there. Now, of course, they go through a dark stage where they have to overcome their feelings and execute the plan. Now, there was some things that was altered from it, but I'll let that be more something that y'all look into more so. But this ending that we have, the ending to the Promised Neverland, was definitely great. Now, it was some things that I have like certain issues with, and it focused on one thing, and being that the plan was executed promisely. I mean, I understand that the story itself met with tragedies, being that Connie and then Norman, but I expected at least something else to happen. But that will never take away from how good the anime is. The anime is definitely crazy, especially on the information that grows on, and with us, especially in looking at some histories about mom for saying when she was an orphan. It's crazy. It's good, but when you wrap your hand around it, it's like, man, this is a lot of tragic, and this world is kind of twisted. But we don't know much about the world, and even with us not knowing, that's what entices us to want a season 2. In which, why we getting a season 2? I want to know more about this world, more about like how these demons came to be. Why is it that they only feeding on the human brain? Where do they come from? Who is constructing them? And if there are other humans, how many more humans is there? Is the population declining? Is what's going on? Is some type of government secret that they keep it from other humans? That's the whole thing that gets you around when you're thinking about this anime. But however, season 1 definitely what I would have hit, and I definitely give it a 9 out of 10 on any day because of how good it is. It's definitely something that is going to grow on you. You're going to fall in love. I think my favorite character so far has been Norman. Even though he's gone, or they say he's gone, he's still one of my favorite. I respect Norman. I respect him to the fullest. So, in terms of this, I say with all gracious, check it out. Check Promised Neverland. It's a great anime. It's something to watch. Go ahead, kick your feet up. If you like to sip on something, sip it, watch it. If not, just enjoy the time. But I thank you guys for definitely tuning in and allowing me to explain this and about this anime. Again, I love it. Watch it. But if you can, leave a comment, leave a like, hit the subscribe button, hit that notification button. I definitely will appreciate the support. Other than that, AshTheMan out. Peace.